Hello, welcome back to our channel, and welcome if you're new here. So, we want you to be happy in whatever way you can, from what you've been doing your entire life. Make it a point to understand that everything begins with your happiness. If you enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. You're ready to embrace your true feelings.
Let's just talk about two people coming together, and let's talk about where they often are in the scenario that you described. So two people coming together, believing that what they're seeing in the other is what they've been looking for. So they've spent some time in their life flowing stuff into their vibrational escrow, and we like this scenario that we began to describe earlier. So you've contributed to your vibrational escrow, the other one has contributed to vibrational escrow, and out there is a vibrational escrow that matches both of you. And while you're out there on your way to what you've been asking for, neither one of you are aware that the other one is on the way. You're only aware that you're on the way, but broader perspective can see you on the way and the other one on the way and you on the way and the other one on the way, and knowing that somewhere down there's going to be a convergence of a stream, and so all of a sudden there you both are, and the manifestation occurs where you see each other. Now, depending upon how tuned in, tapped in, turned on you are, if you are really in alignment with who you are and you meet, all your bells and whistles are going to go off, because you are seeing someone who is the physical embodiment of what you've been asking for. In other words, that's what that feeling of exhilaration is. So now you come together and you experience that coming together, that exhilaration of that. But now what most people are leaving out of the equation is, so you've come together and that phase of your creation has manifested. But since there is no ending to any relationship and no ending to any creation, now the two of you are walking together, and hand in hand, so to speak, you are flowing your stuff into your future vibrational escrow. So the question is, if two of you are moving together and you are appreciating and acknowledging value and enjoying one another's experience, you are continuing to launch into your vibrational escrow more and more, and you are continuing to grow together. But let's say that everything isn't exactly as you thought it would be. You don't have as much time to yourself as you used to, so you're launching that into vibrational escrow. You have different habits of the way you like to keep your tidiness of things around or whatever. You have different food choices. So let's say that, as in almost every relationship, there are things about it that are not exactly a vibrational match. So now each of you are creating another vibrational escrow. And the question is the vibrational escrow that you're creating going to be one that when your sources call you toward it, again, you show up at the same place? Or is the new, ooh, isn't this good? Or is the new vibrational escrow that you're creating going to bring somebody else to fulfill that new intention? And what difference does it make? Is the thing that, because most of you want to say, oh, I want to join hands with that one, and that's the one I want to walk through eternity with. And we say, no, it isn't. In other words, you want to continue to be and let law of attraction bring to you that which is a vibrational match to that which you are becoming, you see. So, is it possible to find someone and to have life experience cause you to continue to evolve, and have that person be the one who is satisfying your desires forevermore? Yes, it absolutely is. But what goes wrong in relationships is, in the beginning, what goes right in the beginning is that you are looking for positive aspects, because there is so much that is unknown. So it's easier for you to imagine things as you want them to be, so you stay truer to the desires that you've been looking forward to in the manifestation of this relationship. Once you meet someone, the likelihood is that you're going to look at what is instead of staying fixated on how you'd like it to be. And so by finding the flaw rather than the thing that you appreciate, you become separated from your own desire. And this is the thing that we really want to say about this relationship thing as you're moving through time. It isn't that your life is causing you to grow apart, and therefore your current lover is not your long-term likely lover. It isn't that at all. It's that you get separated from your own idea of what you want in a relationship, most of you, because you look at the complaining things that you've got instead of holding to the ideas of what you are wanting. Your life causes you to become something, and if you don't let yourself become it, you're not going to be happy, and you're going to blame it on your lover. In other words, you're evolving, and if you don't keep up to speed, then you say to the other, you don't bring me flowers anymore. You say to the other, you don't make me feel the way I once felt. And we say, of course, someone might be a catalyst that makes you feel good, but don't hold them responsible for how you feel. If you can stay tuned in, tapped in, turned on, you will always have someone significant right there pleasing you. That's why we say, if you're not selfish enough to connect with who you are, then you don't have anything to give anyone. And if you're saying to anyone, I don't feel the way I felt about you before, it's not because that one is doing something wrong or changing. It's that something in the dynamics of what you're asking for and something in the dynamics of the direction you're pointed has got you out of whack with you. And you think they were the reason for your joy and they never were. And now you think they're the reason for your absence of joy and they never were. It was never about them. It was always about your relationship with your own vibration, you see. You try to get too much leverage out of action, and you think too much about what needs to be done, and you don't play enough. You don't tend to your own vibration enough. You let the most important thing in life, which is your alignment, be the last thing that you tend to. You'll check things off your list in an effort to get things done, and you'll forego the things that really matter, which is anything that makes you feel better. Expectations is the way you contour your life into something that you want. Expectation is the perfect combining of desire and belief. It's what we've been talking about this entire voyage. It's the blending of desire and belief. Expectations. There could not be anything more important than expectations. Expectation is a wonderful thing. And you had a strong level of expectation, or we would not have found you among these masses. How can I love without attachments? Well, you come into alignment with Source, and then you flow your love toward whatever you're focused upon. And if that makes it an attachment, then so be it. You have some options. Here you are exploring the variety of your environment and coming into alignment with who you really are, and then allowing all of that to flow through you too. So in every moment in time, you have the option of focusing in a way that increases and enhances your alignment and your joy, which causes you to resonate with everything you put into your vortex, or something else. There really are not so many other choices, are there? You can focus on a problem. You cannot have enough money and feel bad because you are attached to the money, or you can not have enough money and feel good as you're anticipating more coming. But the consequence or the circumstance of the money does not need to dictate to you how you feel. That is the problem with getting attached to something that you can't control, is that it leaves you like a puppet with no strings. It's about not putting your attachment in all the wrong places, not putting it in what is temporary, but putting it in what is steady. And then in that steady attachment or alignment, then you can just flow it to whatever is currently in your now, flowing through your experience. Is this shaking you up a little bit? Do you want to be attached to your family? Does it feel wrong to you if you were to say to those you love, I no longer am attached to you. I'm not attached to you. I'm attached to my capacity to love. And I hold you as my object of attention, to which I will flow endless love. But I'm not needing from you what I'm flowing to you. I don't need to get it from you before I can flow it to you. I have my own source, which I will flow endlessly to you. But I don't need it back from you. Oh, the relationships you will have when you really know that and really mean that. Instead of asking for others to love you so that you can love them back, you just love them. And if they love you back, that's a wonderful thing for them, but not necessary for you, because you've gone to the headwaters of love and you're just flowing it. So now everyone in your life you have freed from the bondage of attachment, because they don't need to perform in a certain way in order for you to feel good. They just be who they are, and you just be who you are, and you just love and revel in the advantage that you give to one another in your diversity, in your difference, in your balance, in your talents, you see.
But when you need somebody to be some way in order for you to feel good, you're in deep doo-doo. And so are they, really, if they'll buy into it, because now they're not free. They need to perform in order to keep you happy. And they can't keep you happy, so they're going to fail. Because your happiness isn't about what they do or don't do. We like attachment. We would like you to attach to your source.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
We're delighted to see you all the way through the video. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with your friends and let us know in the comments section below. There is a lot of love for you here.